Happy Halloween. I think I got the light a little better on YouTube. Not great, but it's better than it was. You can see me better. It's just hard to get this light thing situated when you got 385 square feet to deal with in an apartment. And I don't love my picture. I saw that LeBron was dressed up as Beetlejuice. This is Giannis, who can afford a better costume with the money he makes with the Incredible Hulk, but I thought it was kind of funny. I could have put something for the game last night. I did not win fantasy this week. I lost and lost terribly, so that's over with. I lost this week. I was on a 3-game winning streak and just had a shitty day. And to be honest, the Lions are 6-2, which is great, but left a lot of points on the table. And what did Jimmy G threw for like 121? Devontae Adams had one ball on a third down play deep in their own territory, which I don't know what he was trying to grab it, but one catch for 11 yards and 7 targets. Jimmy G missed Adams at least twice wide open deep. And what did they lose? 26-12. And Sam Laporta dropped a touchdown going into the end zone. A lot of field goals, missed field goals. Yeah, I don't think Lions outgained them by almost 300 yards. Raiders are not what they used to be. Raider fans are calling for Josh McDaniels as ouster, which I don't disagree. They're not a good team. They play the Giants on Sunday. The Giants are going to start Daniel Jones, supposedly. Josh Dobbs is not starting anymore because he got traded to the Vikings, but Jaron Hall is going to start for the Vikings in their game against Atlanta, and now Josh Dobbs is a Viking. I guess he's going to back up first week. We'll see what happens there. And either Clayton Tune, the rookie, will start for the Cardinals, or Kyler Murray if he's healthy. I didn't see any really great trades today. I saw Montez Sweat, who's in a contract year. I guess they have $110 million, the Bears, in cap space. He got traded to the Bears from Washington. Then Washington traded Chase Young, who they declined his 5th-year option, to the Niners. So now the Niners, you got Bosa, you got Young, you got, I saw a picture of Clarence Hill posted a picture of their defensive line right now. Now, I know they lost 3 in a row, but Chase Young can get to the goddamn quarterback. So now it's Bosa, Armstead, Javon Hargrave, and Chase Young. Chase Young has to be ecstatic going out. First of all, he's going to a beautiful area, and he's going for a team that has a shot to go to Super Bowl. He's basically playing for a contract, and I would give it to him. I think he's a hell of a player. I know he's been injured the last couple of years, but he looked pretty goddamn good against the Giants. Gets in the backfield. He's a superior talent. I know he went to the dump and everything, but the guy can ball. And, I saw that. I was like, damn. The game yesterday, I put in the World Series for like 2 seconds. The Rangers won 9 in a row on the road. Great. I feel like it's October 31st. It's Halloween. Halloween, as my cousin Hal said, which I thought was pretty funny. And Lanker didn't send me any pictures for Halloween, which I was kind of like, dude, where's the pictures? Where's the Halloween pictures? And he said it's been raining. And I didn't see a lot of people dressed up today, which was kind of depressing. We're going to see a play tonight with the guys who were in Book of Mormon, Josh Gad, and I always get his Andy Reynolds. And they're doing is it Gutenberg? We're going with Michigan and her brothers, so I got to kind of get this done and get out of the house for the show tonight. I've been dealing with a goddamn headache too, which I can't seem to get rid of. And I don't know, I'm still dealing with the sinus infection and everything, I guess. And I just had been I didn't sleep last night. I was up all goddamn night. And, I don't feel like watching anything, so I'm watching stupid videos, YouTube videos and everything. I just think it's funny. The women get dressed up, and it's like if they could have less clothes on, the better. And all the guys get dressed up like they're still little kids, which I think it's great. I think it's a great holiday for everybody. The kids dressed up are cute as shit, man. Someone had their kids up as from that movie from what just came out again with Chris Pratt, the former game. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank in this brain of mine, which happens sometimes, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay that sometimes things work and things don't work, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm trying to see if any other trades happened. Oh, yeah, Rasul Douglas, and a fifth-round selection. The Bills acquire cornerback Rasul Douglas and a fifth-round pick from Packers for a third-round pick. Is that gonna put them over the edge? I thought Rasul Douglas was done a couple of years ago. I thought he was kind of done. But they got him. Good for them. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about him. Buffalo getting so much into depth. That's all they're getting is some depth. And depth, I guess, is good to have. No trades of Jerry Jeudy, no Cortland Sutton, no Saquon, no calls for Mac Jones, and there was all these players. It's all NFL trade deadline is kind of like just boring. Nothing I'm crazy. Yeah. And Dabo Swinney, so a guy called Tyler from Spartanburg. All I got to say is only in college football, man. If I had to do it all over again, I'd be way more respectful, learning more about Tyler from Spartanburg. Do I really care about Tyler from Spartanburg? I don't know. I hate NIL. I hate the transfer portal. I absolutely hate both of those things, but I'm not making $11.5 million, and I am a fan, so I can hate those things and rail against them. And he can hate those things too, but he's paid to use those things to the best of Clemson's ability. Now, Clemson has had 12 straight seasons of 10 wins. They need 2 more wins this year to go to their 18th straight bowl game. And they've won 2 national championships in 7 years. Only Georgia and Alabama have done that. And they weren't winning anything. I mean, 1981, they won a national championship. He said, before I came, nothing really happened for 35 years, which is not entirely untrue. And I think fans can call and say shit. And he can, they said he's not a Christian man. Listen, I am not a Dabo Swinney fan, but I'm also feel in that situation, he's on edge. They're 4-4 this year, and I'm kind of glad that he showed he's human. And he got pissed off at a guy from Tyler from Spartanburg, and he got off on him. He goes, you think you do better? You coach the team. And he goes, the guys who I listen to, I don't listen to you. I listen to the president, the AD, the board of trustees, and if they want me to go, I'll get another job. He goes, I was the lowest paid coach, and now I'm making 10.5, 11.5, whatever he's making. It's disgustingly a lot. It's a lot of money. It's a shitload of money. But hey, that's the name of the game, man. You get paid a lot of money. People expect things it's what have you done for me lately? It's always what have you done for me lately? It's it's always what have you done for me lately? It just never ends, It just never ends. Yeah, freaking crazy, right? Yeah, Monday Night Football, I don't know. Adams went viral slamming his helmet using some choice words. Lions outgained the Raiders by 46 to 156, but they weren't putting the ball in the end zone. They also had 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers. And Jimmy G threw a red zone interception. Also, Goff threw a pick 6 to who the hell was it? It was a former Michigan has joined us. A pick 6, and I'm blanking on who he threw the pick 6 to, who left the game for dehydration. And I'm thinking, these are professional athletes. Shouldn't they be, the pick 6. I have it right here. After the game, first pick 6, not the closest. I mean, they got 3 turnovers, and from that, they got 7 points. They sacked Jimmy G 3 times on one drive. The Raiders failed to complete a pass to a wide receiver in the first half. Sam Laporta has 4 receiving scores this year. In college, he caught 5 touchdowns in 4 years at Iowa. Josh McDaniels is now 3-10 when trailing at halftime. And Jimmy G threw his 9th interception, a red zone, as I said. They forced 3 turnovers on defense, and the offense had 7 points. That's really bad. I don't disagree, Marcus Mosher. They're the only last night's game was the only 2 teams in the NFL who have 0 playoff wins and 0 division titles since the start of 2003. That should change this season. Thank you, Josh DeBoe. This was the first time since week 14 of 2020 versus the Colts that the Raiders had a team out of the end zone on 2 goal-to-goal drives in the same game. Paul Guenther was fired as defensive coordinator after that game. And Marcus Peters, that's who. He had left the game. I thought he got hurt. No, dealing with cramping. And I'm thinking, guys, you got to drink. You got to drink so you're staying hydrated. You got to stay hydrated. And Sam Laporta's 2nd in touchdowns, 4th in receptions, 4th in receiving yards, 4th in fantasy points, half, which is points per reception. Yeah, so which where you match up against a different opponent in each scoring period. In PPR leagues, each player in your starting lineup receives points per